Registry that I will actually be devastated if we don't receive. That's okay, I'm sure they're all gonna be completely reasonable. It's not a want, it's a need, and it's $350. She's in desperate need of silverware for $170. A Dyson for $350. A Dutch oven. She's asking one of her wedding guests to buy her a $400 Dutch oven. Oh, and a $350 ice cream maker. What are you serving at your wedding, girl? Like, do they all get gold in their gifts or?
All of her money on just ridiculing other people for no reason. It's giving mean girl energy. It's giving nasty, mean, and miserable. And this poor girl made a video about things she really wanted on her wedding registry. Super normal things like a vacuum and a silverware set. And this lady stitched it and was like, oh, you're gonna cry if you don't get this. I'm gonna take all the money I make on this video and use it to buy something off of this poor girl's registry because she's getting death threats.
All right, y'all, we need to talk, because if there is one thing the internet never runs out of, it's drama. But this time, it's not about cheating scandals or influencer feuds. Nope. This one is about a wedding registry. Yeah. A list of gifts has somehow turned into a full-on war zone, complete with hate comments, death threats, and the internet choosing sides. This whole situation started with a TikToker named Kayla Rose, a bride-to-be who posted a simple video showing some of the things on her wedding registry. Pretty normal, right? But what started as an innocent post quickly spiraled into a heated debate about entitlement, online bullying, and whether or not people are just being mean for the sake of being mean. So let's break it all down. What happened? Who said what? And why did this turn into such a big deal? Let's get into it. So Kayla posts a TikTok showing her wedding registry. Now, if you've been to a wedding, you know the drill. The couple makes a list of things they would love to have as they start their new life together, and guests can pick what they want to gift. No guesswork, no awkward duplicate presents, just a smooth, easy process where everyone wins. So Kayla, like many brides before her, put together her registry and decided to share some of the items she was really excited about on TikTok. And honestly, they are the kind of things that make total sense for a newly wedded couple trying to set up a home. A $350 Dyson vacuum, because let's be real, nobody enjoys using a vacuum that barely picks up dust and leaves more behind than it cleans. A $400 Dutch oven, a kitchen essential that lasts a lifetime if you take care of it properly. A $700 cookware set, because high quality pots and pans make all the difference when you're cooking at home. But here's where things took a turn. Kayla wasn't demanding these things, nor was she implying that her guests owed her these gifts. She was just excited, joking around in her captions about how she would be devastated if she didn't get them. If you knew her friends, her family, or even her followers, you would know this was just her personality. It was light-hearted fun and not meant to be taken that seriously. But the internet. All the internet thrives on taking things out of context. Carl Cypher, a TikTok creator with a solid following, stitches Kayla's video and well, she goes in. And not in a let's have an open conversation about this kind of way. No, she comes in hot, armed with sarcasm so thick you could spread it on a toast. Her tone, dripping, no drenched, in that, oh, we're really doing this today. Energy, you can particularly hear the eye roll in her voice before she even starts. She starts off with a mocking tone, setting the stage. Things of our registry that I will actually be devastated if we don't receive. The delivery, razor sharp, the message, crystal clear. She's not here for Kayla's wedding wishlist excitement, and she doesn't hesitate to lay on the sarcasm even thicker. That's okay. I'm sure they are all going to be completely reasonable.
Registry that I will actually be devastated if we don't receive. That's okay, I'm sure they're all gonna be completely reasonable. It's not a want, it's a need, and it's $300.
Then she hits her audience with what she clearly sees as a kicker. It's not a want, it's a need. It's a $350, but she's just getting warmed up. One by one, she picks up apart the registry, making sure her audience feels the audacity of each item. A Dyson $350, a Dutch oven. She's asking one of her guests to buy her a $400 Dutch oven. And finally, the dramatic climax. Oh, and a $350 ice cream maker. What are you serving at your wedding, girl? Like, do they all get gold in their gifts?
It's not a want, it's a need, and it's $350. She's in desperate need of silverware for $170. A Dyson for $350. A Dutch oven. She's asking one of her wedding guests to buy her a $400 Dutch oven. Oh, and a $350 ice cream maker. What are you serving at your wedding, girl? Like, do they all get gold in their gifts or?
At this point, it's crystal clear what she's trying to imply. Kayla's registry isn't just ambitious, it's borderline outrageous. And let's be honest, when you step back and really think about what it costs just to show up to a wedding these days, we are talking flights, overpriced hotel rooms, fancy outfits you might never wear again. Plus, if you got kids, you're shelling out for a babysitter. And now, on top of all that, you're expected to fork over hundreds more for a gift. And hey, fair enough, everyone's got opinions, but the way this was framed, it wasn't just a casual, oh wow, that's a load moment. No, it felt personal. The kind of personal where people don't just sip their tea, they guzzle it. Fully invested in the drama. Because what started as a little snacky commentary quickly took on a life of its own, spiraling into something way, way bigger than just a debate over fancy kitchen appliances. Before you know it, the internet picks sides, and when I say pick sides, I mean jumps headfirst into the chaos with no hesitation. Some people completely agree with Carl Cypher commenting things like, $200 for cutlery is kinda insane though. But then a huge wave of people start calling her out, and this is where things really start spiraling. The comment section, absolute flames. People are accusing her of punching down, being unnecessarily harsh, and just stirring the pot for clout.
One thing that will piss me off is somebody getting upset about another person's pockets. First, I think it's like a dead giveaway to be counting another person's pockets without them asking for your advice about how they should be spending their money. Why do you really care about what another person gets excited about when it comes to their wedding registry or any registry that they've made for that matter? Like, oh, they want a vacuum. How dare they ask for a $350 vacuum? Oh God, she wants to bake cookies in a KitchenAid mixer. How dare she? Now, I haven't made a wedding registry in a long time, but I do make baby registries and I do talk to people about making their baby registries. And one thing that I say is that your registry should be of range, right? You should have things that are $20 and under against things that are above, that are more expensive than the $20 items. It's a variety of things, because sometimes what happens is that you have a bunch of family members that will put in on that really expensive item. Or if you work for an office or you work for a company and the office gets a hold of that registry, they are going to pitch in for the more expensive items on that registry. It's not an expectation, but it gives people options. It just seems kind of weird to me that people will go out of their way to make other people feel a kind of way about money, about their want for purchasing, their desires, even the idea of I could make more money or I should make more money. It's always a problem with certain people, and it just seems weird to me.
TikToker Katie, another creator, jumps into the mix and posts a response video, dragging the situation into an even bigger spotlight. There is a really big creator here who makes all of her money just ridiculing other people for no reason. It's giving mean girl energy. It's giving nasty, mean, and miserable. And she's not done. She goes a step further and flips the narrative. I'm going to take all the money I make on this video and use it to buy something off of this poor girl's registry, because she's just getting death threats.
All of her money on just ridiculing other people for no reason. It's giving mean girl energy. It's giving nasty, mean, and miserable. And this poor girl made a video about things she really wanted on her wedding registry. Super normal things like a vacuum and a silverware set. And this lady stitched it and was like, oh, you're gonna cry if you don't get this. I'm gonna take all the money I make on this video and use it to buy something off of this poor girl's registry because she's getting death threats. So to get the comments rolling, tell me your favorite thing you either got from your wedding registry or the thing that you hope that you get from your wedding registry. Your wedding is like the one time in your adult life where you get to ask for literally anything you want, even if it seems insane, and just let people spoil you. I have 30 seconds to kill, so let me tell you all the things I got off my wedding registry that I absolutely love.
Yes, you had that right. Death threat over a wedding registry? Let that sink in for a second. At this point, Kayla has completely deleted her original video, but the internet has already made up its mind. People are still coming for her in the comments, picking apart her character, mocking the things she asked for, and generally making sure she doesn't forget this anytime soon. And that's when she decides it's time to respond. Kayla comes back with a calm, collected response. But you can't tell she's tired of the whole situation. The energy, the exasperated but composed. She takes a breath and gets straight to the point. Hello. So that's me in the video. this creator, who I have never really seen or followed, decided to make a video bashing me. So I thought it was important for me to come on here, kind of defend myself and give some context to the situation.
But I did not foresee this joke video that meant to be a joke to have this kind of response, and I deleted my video because I was not I didn't think that the response I was getting reflected who I am as a person at all, and that's why I took my video down. I reached out to this creator asking them to take their video down, and they have not responded and ignored it, and I'm still getting hateful comments because of it. So I think that says a lot about this creator as a person as well, especially when they have a platform that is clearly bashing other people, bashing women, and bashing brides. I just think that women should be standing together right now. I don't think that this is a good way to use a platform by any means.
She explains that the original video was meant to be lighthearted, not about the registry itself, but the playful captions and delivery. To those who know her, this was obvious. To the rest of the internet, not so much. My followers and my friends and my family do know my personality and do know that that was a joke. And let's get one thing straight. She never expected to actually receive every single item on her list. I don't expect to get every single one of these items off my registry by any means.
So this creator has no idea who I am, so they don't know my personality, and my followers and my friends and my family do know my personality and do know that that was a joke. They also know me as a person and know that I do not expect to get every single one of these items off my registry by any means. These were just items I was most excited about and would have been really, really grateful to receive. I also want to add that we have a Crate and Barrel registry where most of this is from, but we also have an Amazon registry, and both of these registries have a great mix of very affordable options to high-end options. These were just a few of the more high-end options, but I then posted another video with a lot more of our affordable options that this creator decided to ignore because they knew that what they posted would get more views and more engagement. Crate and Barrel has a great option where multiple people can go in on gifts together, and all those expensive gifts have that option on there. So I by no means expect anyone to buy me $700 pots and pans, but it's something that multiple people can go in on and something that hopefully we can use for the rest of our lives.
But here's where things get messy. Kayla points out something very conveniently left out of Carl Cypher's video. Her registry wasn't just expensive items. There were plenty of budget-friendly options, but those completely ignored. These were just a few of the more high-end options. But then I posted another video with a lot more of our affordable options that this creator decided to ignore because they knew that what they posted would get more views and more engagement. And here's the kicker. Kayla actually tried to reach out to Carl Cypher privately to ask her to take the video down. You know, handle it like adults. But guess what? Not a single response. At this point, the internet flips, the narrative shifts, and now Kayla isn't the one under fire anymore. Nope, the heat is fully on Carl Cypher. Her comment section absolutely flooded. People are demanding answers. Why hasn't she taken the video down? Why is she ignoring the fact that this has turned into something way bigger than just a snacky take on a wedding registry? And then Kayla does something no one saw coming. Instead of doubling down, instead of trying to push her wedding registry or play into the drama, she completely pivots. I'm a teacher and our classroom is running very, very low on a lot of things. If you still want to give something, I would be so greatly appreciative of you if you would like to donate to my classroom wish list.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. I am getting so many amazing comments like this, and it is so kind, but I just want to let you guys know, like, I am set, my classroom is set, I am overwhelmed by the love, like fully overwhelmed by the love. I have so many amazing people reaching out. So what I want to do with my platform now for anyone who still wants to help other teachers out is post their classroom wish list, and hopefully we can clear their wish list as well. So I had a lovely person reach out to me and let me know that their friend is an amazing fourth grade teacher in South Carolina, puts 110% into everything that they do as a teacher. So I have her wish list linked in my link tree. You can find it at the top of my profile. Her name is Hannah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Hannah Bacal. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But you can go support her wish list there, and hopefully we can clear her wish list. And if you're a teacher and want to help getting your wish list cleared, let me know. The best way that you can continue supporting me is just following along, interacting with my content, and just following me along on this journey that is life. And I'm so thankful for every single one of you that have followed me, and I can't wait to post more content for you guys. So yeah.
and the support floods in. Her next video, she's standing there looking completely overwhelmed in the best way, surrounded by piles of packages. I literally can't even comprehend that this many people already bought me stuff for my classroom. She went from being an internet's punching bag to rally an entire community around something actually positive. And at the end of the day, her students won't be. Meanwhile, Carl Cypher, she's still silent. The video's still up. And the internet, oh, they don't forget. So in the end, Kayla's students win. And Carl Cypher, she still hasn't taken the video down. So tell me, who do you think was in the wrong here? Let's talk about it. So what's the takeaway from all this? Well, for starters, the internet has a lot of opinions. And sometimes a simple joke can spiral into something way bigger than anyone ever intended. It's a reminder that once something is out there, people can interpret it in a million different ways. Some fair, some completely out of left behind. And at the end of the day, Kayla turned this whole mess into something positive, proving that sometimes the best clapback isn't a fight. It's showing kindness where it wasn't expected. Her students got what they needed, and she walked away from this situation with a wave of support. As for Carl Cypher, silence speaks volumes. The video is still up, the comments are still rolling in, and the internet, oh, it never forgets. So what do you think? Was Kyla just having fun? Or was her registry a little over the top? Did Carl Cypher take it too far? Or was she just stating the obvious? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around because, let's be real, there will always be another internet scandal just waiting to explode.